Good morning. It's Friday. We've made it to the end of the week. So this is the last property rundown for this week. And like always, we're going to start with the daily market watch, have a look at what's happened in the last 24 hours. So we have 18 new listings, which is a great to see. We have one price decrease. We have one under contract, which is an offer that has been accepted and that property is now off market. We got one lease property, 7 pending. That's property that went from under contract to a firm deal and is just awaiting closing. We have 15 sold properties to look at. We have 4 withdrawn and 2 expireds. Both of those categories also contribute to properties coming off market. So overall, we see an increase in inventory today, which is great because, most days it's a decrease, but this is actually a significant increase. So there's some properties out there for buyers to go look at this weekend. So if you're looking to buy, get out there. All right, so just before we get into this, I just want to put it out there that if you're thinking about making a move this year or next year, doesn't matter, and you aren't working with a realtor and you'd like to work with me, then please get in contact with me and let's have a chat about what your goals and needs are. And we'll just get you moving in the right direction, whether that's just you're in the information phase and you want to get listings specific for your criteria to your email so that you can start to observe the the prices that properties are listing at so can gauge it. That's one thing. And if you're ready to actively look, we can approach that differently. And I can start scheduling viewings and we can meet in person. So, all right, without further ado, let's get into it. We got a mobile home listed here for 185,000 with an 1100 a month mortgage payment. So this is 90 Hussey Drive, St. John's. And now I know for a fact that there was a listing just a few days ago on Hussey Drive, and it has an accepted offer now, and it went well over asking. I don't have the exact price that they accepted, but I know it went for more than probably 225,000. Now it was a little bit bigger. It did have a small addition with a extra bedroom, but this one is looking like it's in pretty good shape. Well taken care of. Kitchen has been updated. Bedroom. Okay, got a little, I guess this is a walk-in closet. Yes, not a mudroom. And second bedroom. And then you got bathroom with laundry. Decent sized backyard. Yeah, so that's it. 10 photos. Pretty straightforward. So yeah, 2 beds, 1 full bath, 660 square feet, built in 1973, all electric heat, propane, fireplace. Perfect. Next one. Here we go. $649,000 with a $4,200 a month mortgage payment. You got 55 Pepperwood Drive, St. John's. 3 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half, 3,000 square feet. Built in 2024. Baseboard electric and mini splits. Yeah, looks good. Looks like a nice quality home. So you got the garage, double wide driveway. Front foyer is pretty nice. It's nice that you have that amount of space and the double closet for your coats and boots. Yeah. I mean, this just lacks a bit of character. I guess this is just recently completed. Um, once you add a little bit of decorations and stuff, it's going to look great. So yeah, main living area looking fantastic. Limited though, I hate how, so your walking path comes right through like prime space for your furniture You're limited to where you can put your television, which is probably this wall on the left here. And then, so then you got to put like some kind of sectional that kind of doesn't fit the room quite well. So that is one of the drawbacks there that I see. Like the layout isn't optimal. Got the mini split there. Open concept, so your dining table's gonna be here. Kitchen is actually not all white, which is pretty rare for a new build. Uh, they've got the island here contrasting the rest of the kitchen, and they've gone with more of a gray uh, cabinets. Interesting to see. Light fixtures look great. Double basin sink, good to see. Yeah, couple unnecessary photos there, like this is too much. Okay, we're going upstairs. That's going to be laundry, I bet. Okay, here's one bedroom. It is the primary. I can see the ensuite there. There. Ensuite looks good. Nice double vanity, bathtub, and shower. Really nice. And spare bedroom. Nice big closet. Okay, primary bathroom, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah. Basement must be undeveloped, so $650,000 for that. I don't know. For 3,000 square feet, but like it's not fully developed. I guess that's, yeah, makes sense when I think about it when with the going rates for new builds. So yeah, it is priced well. Um, it just unfortunate when you buy a home for that amount of money, you still have to finish it in the basement. All right, let's go. Okay, this was previously listed. Seems like they listed it again rather than doing a price decrease. So I'm certain that they dropped the price. $234,900 with a $1,500 a month mortgage payment. 15 Long Street, St. John's, 2 beds, 1 full bath, 756 square feet, all electric heat, built 1930. So it is a small place. Yeah, you come in, there is like a foyer or like mudroom per se, and then you're like right in it. You know, this is your living, dining, kitchen. Very compact. More of like a single person kind of living situation. And then you got the primary bedroom, you got an office, bathroom, looks fine. Uh, you do have one off-street parking spot. And yeah, your that's the front view. There it is. There's your parking spot. And yeah, just beside Longs Hill. Okay, next one. Here we go. $725,000 with a nearly $4,600 a month mortgage payment. We have 3 Crabapple Place. Now this looks like a large executive bungalow. Let's see, 4,000 square feet. Yes, large indeed. 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths. Built in 2000. Forced air heat pump. So they probably upgraded to central heat pump, which is good. That's nice quality heat. Looks great. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, massive house with walkout basement. So it's on a hill. Um, okay, yeah, it's having a very 2000s aesthetic. Yes, very. But they have, it looks like they upgraded the countertops here. And that looks like actual white stone. Looking very nice. That's the dishwasher, which is elevated, which is something I've never seen before. How it has that drawer underneath, and that's wild. Again, you got these built-in ovens and separate stove tops. I don't know why anybody does that. It's not a more efficient use of space. You've just separated the two units and fixed them to the house and made them less replaceable. So, and you can tell that, they're from the 2000s. But otherwise, the kitchen looks great, really large, lots of counter space, lots of storage, really usable. Okay. Um, One of the person living here has some mobility issues, and they got this little device to take them up and down the stairs. Okay. Okay, it's vacant. So this is living room, sitting room, possibly. Okay, I would say this is the main living room with the fireplace. So yeah, that was definitely just a sitting room. This is the dining area here. Large, lots of space. Big old home. Make a great family home. Here we have a bathroom, uh, shower, bath, double vanity. Very 2000s aesthetic, very dated. Uh, Anybody who buys this and wants to maintain and increase the value is going to want to update certain things like the kitchen and the bathroom. Those are the two most effective places that if you upgrade them, you will increase the value of your home. Because for like the average room like this, the only thing to do to make this look more modern is just simply change the light fixture and change the window treatments here. So here we have another bedroom, another bathroom. Okay, I think we're in the basement here. So there's carpet down there. And not a lot of people like carpet these days, especially old used carpet. And what do we got? This is a in-law suite in the basement. Okay. Utility room, kitchen, dining area, living area. Okay. Yeah. Large home. Could make a great place for a big family. Maybe your parent is going to be living with you. There's some space for them to have a walkout uh, basement in-law suite. So yeah, I think it's well priced. Um, I don't know if they're going to get full asking price though. Hard to say. Moving on. So here we go. $369,900. Nearly $2,300 in mortgage payment per month. 59 Cornwall Crescent. You got 3 beds, 2 full bath, 2,200 square feet, 1950. Ductless electric heat pump, so could be a central heat pump as well. I'm hoping. Built in 1950. We'll keep our eyes open for any oil tanks just to make sure. But okay, home looks pretty good on the outside. Uh, Roof is looking okay. I don't want to, in person, I'd have a little look at that from back, probably a little bit back further on the front lawn there just to see what's going on. Okay, entryway is super old. I do like archways like that, but that door is old. You can tell flooring. Hardwood floors, which is good. Yeah, nice fireplace there. Very interesting living room layout. Uh, you walk right into your living room from. So there's I think there's a foyer. So that's good. Okay. Yeah, quite retro. Kitchen's upgraded. Good to see. Interesting layout. Not the most efficient layout like not an ideal kitchen. I mean, it could be easily fixed. You could just get like a floating island here. It doesn't have to be fixed. Something just to offer a little more workspace so that uh, you can just do all your prep work on that, and then you can turn and cook or turn and wash. And then over here, this could be, your appliances like they have here. Interesting, they got the vent coming out of the cabinet work there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so this is the dining area, and then this is possibly, I don't know where this is located, but this is possibly a pantry or like a china room. Could have been for all the plates and glassware and things like that. Now this is odd, very odd, but interesting. And that, if that is that's the vent on an angle, just in the, like, so awkward in that room there. And then what do we got here? Back door with laundry. Can't really tell what's going on there per se. Up here in the bedroom, I do love the floors, like the old wooden floors like this. They're pretty gorgeous, but yeah. So this home is okay, so that was a mini split there. So now I'm thinking it is forced air oil plus mini splits rather than a central heat pump, which is not as good. Got a half bath here, it looks like, in this kind of loft room. Very interesting house for sure. It's hard to tell. Like, this is a different room, but it's just hard to tell where everything is placed. Very interesting layout. Here's another bathroom. That looks like possibly an electric heater there. And on some unfinished basement area. Large water heater. Okay. No, it is looking. So this has been converted. This was uh, an oil furnace at one point, but it does appear to be converted. This is going to be leading out to a central heat pump somewhere. So they have a central heat pump and a mini split. Maybe they just need the mini split to offset a certain area of the house. This is the garage, which is quite old. Okay. It's a very interesting home. It has some good upgrades, but it also shows its age quite a bit. Backyard is nice. Okay, there's some layouts there. I think this one might have a little trouble selling. It's in a good area. It'll sell close to, if not maybe just a little under asking. That's what I'm predicting. All right, here we have $539,900 with a $3,300 a month mortgage payment. 116 Great Eastern Avenue, St. John's. You got, let's see, it's a two-apartment home. So you got 3 plus 2 bedrooms, 3 full bath, 2,400 square feet, all electric baseboard heat, and you got a garage built in 2012. So 2,400 square feet for that, okay. Let's see. Photos are limited and done by, I'm assuming, the realtor or somebody with their phone. So without showing much of the home, you're not giving people a lot of reason to come view the house, because they don't know what they're coming to see. And I think this is priced high, to be honest. Really, this house, I think, if it was priced low, could actually get like 480, 490. But this one I just think is really overpriced. And it has poor photography, which is part of the marketing, so bad marketing. Yeah, I don't think it's going to perform well. Here we go, $379,900, nearly $2,300 in mortgage payment per month. 19 Gosses Road, Paradise. 3 beds, 2 full bath, 2 half bath, 1,800 square feet, 2012, all baseboard electric heat. And garage, yes. There must be a garage in the back. So let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there it is. Perfect, detached garage. So you got, I'm assuming there's like a split driveway here. So you got right here in front where they seem to park all the time, and then some more over there. So you got lots of parking. Big old 2-story home. Come in. Living room looks pretty normal, pretty good. Kitchen looks good. Yeah, I don't know how much space is actually there, but again, I would put like an island, I think. They do have quite a bit of counter space. It's nice and long, lots of covered space, but it's just not effective counter space for cooking if you like to cook a lot. A little dining kitchen area, half bathroom, stairs look really nice. You got real hardwood. This is like around the 2010s to 2015s was a great time for new build homes. Just like quality materials and finishes. Some things a little outdated like lighting, but not a big deal. Room looks good. Okay, you got the walk-in closet and ensuite in the primary bedroom. Nice. Has everything you need, nothing fancy. Walk-in closet is not huge, but definitely has some good clothing storage. Here we go. We've got another bedroom and third bedroom. Primary bathroom, looking good. Downstairs, this would probably be the rec room. They're using it as an office. Oh no, what? Okay, so there's 2 sides. So this is what they're using as the rec room, and they got a little bar in there, which is cool. Okay, walk out back door, and laundry room downstairs with a half bath. Detached garage. You got somewhat covered storage under the deck there. And not much backyard though. It's most like your backyard is basically your deck. Okay, 379.9. I think that's priced well, and I think they will get asking for that. It's a nice home, nice quality home, detached garage. Definitely get asking. Here we go, $599,900 with a nearly $3,700 a month mortgage payment. 2 Ocean View Boulevard. 3 plus 1 beds. So this is single family home. 3 full baths. 2,700 square feet. Built in 2010. And it has a garage. This is going to be pretty nice, I have a feeling. I mean, the view already is phenomenal. Gorgeous home. Oh, yeah. Garage there. Absolutely gorgeous. Not exactly sure where it is 100%, but yeah, look at that. Unreal. Man, just sitting there having your morning coffee. That's your view. It's good for the blood pressure, for sure. Kitchen is nice. You got the granite countertops. You got the island. Really, really good looking home. Again, you got the hardwood floors. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay, they got a little living area here just off the side. You got the dining in between the kitchen and here. Really nice looking fireplace. Oh, sorry. There's the front foyer, looks good. Now we're up in a bedroom. Let's see. Yes, looking like the primary bedroom. And it looks good. You got ensuite walk-in closet. Ensuite looks good, no shower. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, not the best. And walk-in closet looks good. I would convert that bathtub to a shower immediately for myself. Because on a daily, I'm showering, not bathing. But if you're a daily bather, you are good to go. Okay, we got a little room here. Another bedroom. Here we go. I'm assuming this is primary bathroom. And it looks good. Slightly update, like they updated the bath and the enclosure here. The counter, the vanity could be updated. I mean, that's easy. You can just fully replace that with something that looks much nicer. Okay, downstairs. Okay, they got wood there for the fireplace. That's awesome. Big storage area. Here we go. In-law. Possibly an in-law. I don't see a stove. Okay, so they got this set up to be a bedroom, living room, mini kitchen. So not quite an in-law completely. I mean, it's not a full kitchen, but definitely some space for a family member to hang out and not have to use the full house. And the bathroom's there. Another bedroom down there. Office. There's bathroom. Here's a garage. Looks really nice. Really well maintained. Yeah, gorgeous home. Uh, I don't know. I think that one might be underpriced by a little bit. I think somebody will come and pay over asking for that if there's enough interest at any one given time. Like if there's just a couple of buyers, it doesn't take, it only takes one extra bid to create a bidding war between a couple of buyers, and this will go over asking. I mean, this is a lot of people's dream, right? I can see somebody from Ontario or Alberta buying this home and moving here because this is what they're dreaming about. All right, so we got a new build, $399,900, $2,600 a month in mortgage payment, 27 Gallants Street, Paradise, 3 bedrooms, 2 full bath, 1 half, 1,600 square feet, semi-detached, all brand new. Let's see, they only got 2 photos, so they got a layout. There's a lot going on there, and there it is. So it is a duplex, so you're getting one side or the other. Interesting. For $400,000, 1,600 square feet. It's a bit steep, in my opinion, for a duplex. But that's the world we live in now. Okay, here we go. Here we got a duplex that's not a new build. 35 Airport Road, Unit A, St. John's, $289,900, nearly $1,800 in mortgage payment per month. So you got the elevated entryway, got the staircase going up. It looks like double wide driveway, 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1 half, 1,700 square feet, all electric, built in 2001. So let's have a look. Looks fine. Yeah, foyer looks good. They've got it staged. This is definitely staging, and it looks like possibly. No, it might be real staging. I don't think it's virtual staging. It could be. Virtual staging is getting better, and it is getting harder to see. There's a few things that are making me think it's virtual, but I could be wrong. Anyways, living room looks good. No, yeah, this is real. Okay. So you got your dining area just off the kitchen. Kitchen looks fine. Looks like a 2000s kitchen to me. Doesn't look terrible, and it looks like it's in good shape. Just, it shows its age. It hasn't kept up with the times. Definitely. Like, at what point did we, as people, think that this was a nice countertop? I don't know. Everything is 2020 in hindsight, right? But like, yeah, that's what people used to put in homes. Here we go. Half bath looks fine. Going upstairs. Staircase looks great. Yep. Hallway. Here's one of the bedrooms with the windows looking out. There's the full view. And primary bathroom. Looks good. Another bedroom. Another bedroom. And unfinished basement. So I think this is going to go over asking. I think they'll get maybe 300, 310 for this. And it has potential. I mean, the price is pretty good. If you wanted to go in there and finish that basement, you could add a nice rec room. Uh, really good value for a duplex here, especially considering we just looked at a new build duplex for $400,000 that is smaller in square footage. And yeah, I mean, these two properties are in vastly different locations, uh, but they sort of still are competing in a way because there's so few homes. All right, $400,390, or sorry, $439,900, $2,700 a month mortgage payment. 24 McLoughlan Street, 4 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half bath, 3,000 square feet. That's a good size home. 1974. Okay, it says all electric, propane, and wood. So they got a fireplace more than likely. Let's have a look. Nice, yeah, like the front exterior of the home is gorgeous, has a real classic look to it, well maintained. Backyard is big, green, well grown in. You don't have complete privacy, but you don't have any neighbors in the back, which is nice. And they've built this little sitting area. They got the above ground pool there. That's up to you if you want to do something like that. Oh wow, yeah. So they've updated and taken care of this well. So you got your entryway here. They've kept this closet here, but they've opened it up a lot. Okay. Yeah, there's wood fireplace. And living room looks fantastic. Really nice. This could be staging. I think it is staging, but it's done well. Another room with barn doors here. Little sitting room. Looking really good. Kitchen. Dark cabinets. The flooring is updated. Uh, is what it is. It's kind of like more of that gray, uh, vinyl flooring, which is not my favorite, but the kitchen looks good. Cabinets, they updated the countertop. Single basin sink. I don't like it, but if it doesn't bother you, then awesome. Light fixtures are new in this area. Dining room right here off the kitchen. Another another sitting room that looks into one of the other rooms. And half bath on the main floor. So now we're upstairs. This is the primary, obviously. This is a large primary bedroom. You even got your own kind of lounging area over here. They got the television, the couch. Looks really good. Really nice. Large built-in cabinets for your clothes. Okay, interesting. So there may not be a closet. I'm not sure. I was expecting an ensuite as well, but let's have a look. Here's another bedroom, good size, and another one, same thing. Another bedroom, primary bathroom. Looks interesting. A bit eclectic with different era finishes, like with the flooring and the siding here, and then the went with like the cedar kind of, or yeah, cedar or pine kind of painted wood ceiling there. Double vanity. Okay, now we're in the basement. You got your standing laundry here. Another full bathroom here with a shower. This is a great rec room. Yeah, very cool. I like this room. Still a lot of natural light. You got these full-size windows here. Uh, this one gets full light. This one's under the deck. And you got a bedroom downstairs. Backyard. Yeah, beautiful home. Uh, Definitely a double wide driveway, possibly three. Really attractive price for this home. I think this is going to sell above asking. This is a gorgeous home. The only thing it lacks is a garage. Other than that, yeah, definitely going over asking. Here we got $355,000 with a $2,200 a month mortgage payment. 9 Drake Street, St. John's. So, okay, I think this is in the East End. You got a detached barn-looking garage here already. Inside looking very cabiny, very cozy. You got the wood stove right there. It's nice. If this is what you're looking for, this is awesome. You got the pot lighting here in the ceiling. Ceiling's done really well. Hardwood throughout. Gorgeous. Okay, yeah, very cabiny feel. But kitchen looks good. Lots of cabinet space. Lots of counter space. Could use an island just to make it a little more effective. You got everything you need there though. Okay, there's a little mudroom there. Looks good. Here's a room in the basement. Okay, upstairs, I'm assuming this is a bedroom. You've got, oh, it's a 2 apartment. So this is a 2 apartment home. Yeah, 2 apartment, 5 beds, 2 full bath, 2,200 square feet. Yeah, this is an amazing deal. This is a gorgeous 2 apartment home. Well maintained, upgraded, detached garage, large detached garage. And it's got the upstairs little loft area above the garage. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. I think this is gonna go. Whoa, this could go for, I'm gonna say 430 or more. They're gonna get a lot for this. Um, well, the strategy is to price low. So, but this is gonna go well over asking. Uh, Here we have 81 Brad Gushue Crescent, St. John's, $629,900, nearly $400,000 month mortgage payment. Got the garage, double wide driveway, 4 beds, 3 full bath, 1 half, 3,200 square feet, all electric, 2009. Should look pretty nice inside. Yep, front foyer looking good. Lots of space, closet. Then you enter into a hallway, which It's nice. Separate rooms. You got your living room, dining area all open here. And the kitchen with the bar seating. Looks good. Nice flooring. Good choice of lighting. Bit classic, but not looking too outdated. Kitchen is nice. Very functional. Everything you need. Looks quality. Half bath on the main floor. Here we go. Primary bedroom looks gorgeous. Vaulted ceiling. Yeah. Fantastic looking ensuite. Walk-in closet. Yeah. Gorgeous. Okay, here we have main floor. Maybe like a sitting room, I think. Yeah. I mean, that's looking out the front. This might be another room. Upstairs, looking out back. Okay, there's the walk-in closet. There we go, primary bathroom. Here's another bedroom. Downstairs, basement bedroom. Basement rec room looks great with the LED lighting recessed into the ceiling there. Looks really cool. Laundry room is okay. I mean, it's got what you need, but it's looking a bit incomplete. Could be improved with some shelving and maybe a better sink. You got a room downstairs, could be an office, full bathroom downstairs, and garage. It's looking good. You got some storage. Hopefully, okay, small door. Might be able to get a small car in there. And backyard's like pretty straightforward, fully fenced. If you got a dog, it's perfect. Yeah, great home. List price is good. I think they'll get close to asking on that. Here we go. $299,900, nearly $1,900 mortgage payment per month. You got 3 Ridgemount Street, St. John's. 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1,600 square feet. Built in 1977, all electric heat, good. Okay, this corner lot, so you got a huge front yard. They got the mini split. Entryway, split entrance uh, is what it is, but it looks good. Kitchen looks good. Nice cabinets. Kind of galley style kitchen. Very clean. Very well kept. They got, okay, there's even a mini fridge in there for drinks. That's always nice. We could all use more fridge space. And dining area, open concept with the living room. It all is, it's a bit compact, but it looks good. Looks cozy. Yeah. All right, so you got the barn doors on this bedroom. Looks like a nice bedroom. Yeah, good amount of space. You got enough space for the bed and all the furniture. Another room here with this sort of built-in clothing system rather than a closet. Primary bathroom looks nice. And another bedroom in the basement. Rec room with propane fireplace. And yeah, that's the rec room there. Looks good. Laundry room looks nice. Updated. Back deck looks gorgeous. Nice large back deck with this canopy here. Nice place to hang out. And you got a shed. Separate entrance. So you got, here's your driveway. Looks big. Looks like you can get 3 or 4 cars there. And side entrance. Yeah, great home, great price. That's going to go over asking for sure. $424,900, $2,600 a month in mortgage payment. We have 75 Cape Pine Street. 5 beds, 3 full bath, 2,100 square feet, 2 apartment, 2011. Okay, 2 apartment. Let's have a look. Yep, pretty standard looking 2 apartment. You got the split entrance here, living room here, open concept kitchen, dining beside the wall there. Looks good. Nothing unexpected there. Okay, this is primary bedroom with an ensuite, which is good. Okay, primary bathroom, another bedroom, kids room here, another room, basement bedroom. Okay, it's hard to say. This might be a rec room slash bedroom in the basement. That is a part of the main unit, possibly. And now it looks like we're into the apartment. So apartment kitchen, dining area looks fine. Living room looks fine. Something interesting on the television. It's funny. What is going on there? Some Secret Service stuff. Here we go. We got the bedroom. Looks totally good. I mean, big enough to get all that furniture in there. And second bedroom. Yeah. Okay, 75 Cape Pine. Yeah, I think they'll get like 440, maybe 450 for this. That's my estimate. Here we go. New build, $559,900 with $3,700 a month in mortgage payment. 103 Jensen Camp Road, St. John's. So it's a 2 apartment, a 4 plus 2 bedroom, so 6 bedrooms total. That's interesting. 3 full bath, 1 half, 2,300 square feet. Okay, so that's not overly large for a 2 apartment. So some of those rooms are going to be pretty small. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, they just got some layouts here. And they got the survey up. So that's the survey of the land. Okay. 6 bedrooms, very attractive for investors. But those rooms are going to be tiny. It's listed at a very competitive new build price for a 2 apartment home for sure. So we'll sell. And let's keep going. $319,900, $2,000 a month in mortgage payment. 28 Saffron Street, Paradise, NL. 3 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half, nearly 1,800 square feet. All electric, 2019. Looks like a nice townhome. I guess you'd call it a triplex. Yeah, triplex. Okay. So you do have a separate little entrance here, which you can close off, which is good. Half bath on the main floor. Living area is a bit small. I mean, this wall here doesn't offer much real estate for something like a television, for instance. So it is very compact home. They got the sectional there, half bath. Kitchen is decent for the size, for the space for sure. Lots of cabinet space. Definitely some cabinets in the island there. The bar seating at the like island, I guess. And you have a decent dining area. Back door to the back deck. Right, you gotta actually walk through the kitchen to get to it. And okay, I'm gonna say primary. That might be primary bedroom, and this might be ensuite. And we got another bedroom, primary bathroom, yep. Rec room looks good. Yeah, I think that's a really competitive price for that home. Uh, this falls into that kind of duplex category. This is the, if you're going to be in a duplex or a triplex or something like that, this one here is the best value out of the three that we've seen today, for sure. You know, finished basement, new, modern. It's got everything you're looking for. Here we go. Last home of the day for the new listings, $349,900, $3,800 a month in mortgage payment. We have 35 Jill Drive, CBS, and we got 4 bedrooms, 2 full bath, 2,000 square feet, built in 1988, electric and mini splits. Okay. Yeah, front looks pretty normal, nothing to write home about. Oh, did I look at this one yesterday? This one might be left over from yesterday. Nice shed in the back. Yeah, did look at this one. And it is a great home. And this is the one with the dogs. A lot of dogs in these photos. You'll see in the kitchen there's some puppies. So yeah, I think I gave this one a good evaluation. So good home. Yeah, there's the puppies. You'll see. Cute guys. And yeah, it was well taken care of, well updated. It's got everything you need. You know, it had some odd customizations like the black room upstairs, which is obviously for a young boy, and then this room where they painted the drop ceiling tiles. I mean, those are cheap and easy enough to replace, but you know, they might deter some buyers. Yeah, good home, and it's definitely going to go for asking possibly more. So yeah, that concludes all of the new listings. Now let's have a look at this one home. We have one price decrease today. So this is 31 Brad Gushue Crescent, and it dropped by $19,000. Was originally listed for $769 and is now $749.9. And here we go. Sold listings. 81 Codroy Place, St. John's, listed for 225, sold for 245. And that's a small home. Went over asking. But yeah, that $200 to $300 price range has become extremely competitive recently because the price of homes just keep going up. So there are so few options in that price range that it is just, you know, if it's listed for 200, you know, it could go for 250. Depends on the home. This one's super small, but it still went $20,000 over asking. Here we got a large home in Middle Ledge Drive, was listed for, you know, $1,300,000, and it went for $40,000 under asking, which is pretty good. Like that's pretty close to a list price on a home that highly priced, right? Here we go. 2 apartment, 37 Morgan Avenue in Paradise. Went just over asking. So I haven't looked at that home specifically. I don't know what made it go for so close to asking price, but that's unusual for a 2 apartment if it, unless, you know, the condition was not very good, which is possible. Here we have 6 Pike Place. Went for 368, was listed for 320, so that went $48,000 over asking. And that is a pretty average looking house if you ask me. It's just the prices are crazy nowadays. Here we got one downtown, 57 Leslie Street, basically sold for asking at $200,000. It's a decent sized home, but downtown is probably a bit old, probably needs a bit of work, and that's why it's listed there at that price. 31 Lynch Place. This is a duplex, new build, sold for asking price, as most new builds do. 28 Kenai Crescent. So this is a nice big executive home in Southlands. Kenai Crescent is a great street with like just fantastic homes. Yeah, sold 5,000 over asking. Here we go. We got a condo in the West End on Hamilton Avenue. Was listed for 739.9, went for 750. So they must have had a couple of people bidding on this one condo at one time, and those are very nice condos, obviously. But yeah, all it takes is one or two other bidders, and all of a sudden the price can go way up. In that case, it was 10,000 over asking, but that's pretty pricey for a condominium where you also pay a condo fee every month. Here we have one on 29 Red Sky Estates, $675,000. Sold just a little under asking by about 15,000, and yeah, they did well. I mean, that's a gorgeous view, beautiful home, large executive home at nearly 3,500 square feet. Okay, here we go. Here's an example. So we had another listing in the new listings on Cornwall today. So here's one on Cornwall. 31, 299,000, sold for 335. So sold over asking. The exterior looks good, looks a little bit more updated. It is 2,400 square feet, which is still a good size home. So yeah, that sold $35,000 over asking. But I have a feeling the condition of this one and the one we saw today is vastly different. 182 Pooch Cove line, so sold for asking. This home, detached garage, looks like a pretty average home, went for asking price. 36 Babbage Street, listed for 389, sold for 447. Whew. That is that East End? Not exactly sure where Babbage is, but that went, essentially $60,000 over asking. So that is pretty wild for a single family home. Must have been very nice inside. Here we go. We got a new build on Kemble Avenue. Sold over asking. So all that is there is whoever purchased it ended up doing a lot of upgrades. Like they didn't go with the contractor grade finishes. They may have added, some things. Maybe originally it was supposed to have an unfinished basement, but they wanted a developed basement, so the cost of the new build goes up, and it sold for 465. Here we have a 2 apartment on 34 Convent Lane, listed for 389.9, and this is in Torbay. Okay, yeah, so sold $10,000 over asking. Torbay, a little bit less of a demand kind of area. Now, there are some nice homes out there, but I wouldn't say most people are trying to get 2 apartment homes in Torbay. Most of that action is in town. And here we have 479,000 sold for a little under asking. So this is probably a new build. It's looking like a new build to me anyway. And it probably just sat on market after it was completed for a little while, but they got close to asking. All right, so that concludes today's property rundown.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video educational. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It helps support me and the channel. And if you are in the market and you're looking for a realtor and you want to work with me, then feel free to reach out to me directly. Links are always in the description. And also, you might want to check out one of these other videos.